I woke up this morning to Jeff doubling down on his stupid ass claims, and I just had to get on it. Jeff Nippard just doubled down on his bullshit claims. Let me explain. If you don't already know what's going on with the Jeff Nippard situation, he recently posted a video titled How to Look Enhanced Without Steroids, which included a lineup of natural lifters, two of which were extremely controversial. These two controversial lifters included Hussein Farhat, who made an unremarkable transformation in his first 3 years of lifting, and the other controversial lifter is Julian Fitzgerald, who is 19 years old. He has been lifting for 5 years and recently had a video where he mogged Larry Wheels. It was a pretty funny video. He kept trying to tell Larry Wheels how to work out, and Larry was not having it. Jeff basically chalks their physiques up to downlighting and great genetics. So as you can imagine, the internet blew up over this. We have a science-based creator basically saying that two fake natties are completely natural because of downlighting and genetics. On one of his Instagram posts, he even had a handful of well-known fake naturals endorsing the post, saying like, great post, great work, stuff like that. It's like they're basically happy that he's backing them up. And so you would think that Jeff would backpedal a little bit from this, but no. He doubled down, and this morning he posted a video titled Natty or Not, Science Explained. In this video, he mainly focuses on Hussein and Julian defending their natural status using science. It's ridiculous. So the way he does this is by using a scale called the FFMI. It is the Fat-Free Mass Index scale, and it's used to measure how muscular someone is relevant to their height. So Jeff shows a scale of the FFMI, and on the left is natural lifters, and on the right is enhanced. And you can see that they somewhat overlap. Some of the natural lifters are more muscular than some of the enhanced lifters. The only problem that I have with the scale is that the study was conducted in 1995. Jeff, that's 30 years ago. You couldn't have found a more recent study to use for for this debacle that you put yourself in? So let's talk about Hussein first. So Jeff mentions, citing his own book, that based on real-world studies, the most amount of muscle you can gain in your first 3 years is 17.5 pounds of muscle to 42.5 pounds of muscle. That's the max amount you can gain in your first 3 years. Guess how much Hussein gained in his first 3 years? Jeff says this in the video, 50 pounds of muscle. Hussein gained 50 pounds of muscle in his first 3 years. Literally more than Jeff thinks you can gain naturally. And then Jeff turns around, cucks himself, and says, oh, it was because Hussein was extremely malnourished before he started lifting. So somehow that allows him to build more muscle. So as for the FFMI scale, where Hussein placed was still in the believably natural category, and that's fine, I guess, if you're trying to back him up. But let's talk about the roided out elephant in the room, Julian. So what do you do when you can't defend a fake natural anymore? Compare him to 8-time Mr. Olympia champ Ronnie Coleman. That's right.
That puts his FFMI at, here we go, 25.0, right at the cutoff from the Corey study. If we instead go with 10% body fat, his FFMI is 25.5. As a comparison, what do you think Ronnie Coleman's FFMI was at his peak? His FFMI was 38.5. I'm sure this goes without saying, but Ronnie was way bigger than Julian.
You can't even make this shit up. So as for the FFMI scale, Hussein placed fairly high on that scale, and Julian was literally above the natural cutoff. Yes, you heard me correctly. Julian placed above the natural cutoff. Jeff doesn't even, defend this. He doesn't even have anything specific to say about it. He just says, oh, well, Ronnie Coleman was way higher. Okay, granted, somewhere in the video, he says, oh, well, they could have hopped off gear before we tested them. Jeff, you are a sellout, and I'm not going to recommend people ever watch your channel until you turn around and say that you were wrong. I know this was very different from the type of content that I usually make, and it was a very short video, but I had to make it because this is some bullshit. I woke up this morning to Jeff doubling down on his stupid ass claims, and I just had to get on it. I just had to tell y'all about it. So, I appreciate you watching. Hit that subscribe button if you want to see more content like this, and I will see y'all in the next video. Peace.